Hey YouTube, this is Kerri from Razor Sharp Crafts, and I am bringing you another, Diamond Dies design team project. Any of their dies you can find at diamonddies.com, and currently if you order and use coupon code THANKSKerri, you'll get 10% off your order and free shipping on all orders, over $25. This includes international and US. So check them out. They got awesome steel dies. Okay, sorry. I took a swig of soda right before I started this video, and now it's giving me the burpees. And not the exercise kind. Okay. There's a exercise called burpees. It's pretty intense. Alright, hold on. I'm just trying to grab all the dies that I used for this, because of course I just kind of tossed them over here to the side as I was using them. So alright, so here's my project. I used the nesting die labels 1, I believe is what it's called. Nesting labels 1. Which I hope that means they're going to come out with another labels die, because I've had a lot of fun with this. And so this is what I created, and this is a little card. I left the inside blank because I don't have a use for it right now. I just I come up with it as for an idea for a design team project, so I'm just gonna put it in my stash to hold on to for whenever I decide to use it. So I actually found this little stamp set. It's Unity Stamp Set Itty Bitty by Unity. And yeah, it is a really cute set, and I got it at my local scrapbook store. It was like 75% off. They were like just trying to get rid of it basically, so I snatched it up. And I'm glad I did, because I put it on here. I'm going to be honest, I'm not the best at coloring right now, and I don't have much available in the way of coloring. I was putting something that I colored with colored pencils on there, but I was like, oh, I'm still not that great at it. It looks like a little kid colored it. And so then I stamped this on because it's very minimal coloring that I had to do. And I used these Le Piumeu, I don't even know how to say that, markers that I got these on sale at like Joann's or Hobby Lobby or something like that one time when I was in the States. And so yeah, I used them. Don't really like the way they work. I can't wait till our income tax comes in so I can order Copics. And it's supposed to be in this week. So I'll get to order my Copics this week, and I'm so excited. So, yeah. So this is what I created, and yes, this is like nesting die labels overkill. I think I said that already once, but it's seriously overkill. I used 4 of the labels. Let's back it up just a little bit. I used the biggest one for the card base, and then this one for this light blue. And then I used this one because it fit perfectly around the little, they look like little minions to me. And then this one fit perfectly around the stamped wording. Now, the dies, the nesting dies that Diamond Dies came out with, this one, and then this one, the banners one. I haven't used it yet. It's my next project probably. They're the first nesting dies I've ever used. So I don't know if this is common of nesting dies or not. But what I have noticed with these, so you'll want to make sure. Let me zoom in on them. Hold on. I'm trying to get them centered so when I zoom in. Alright. So you see where they were attached? Like there's a spot, there's a spot, and then right down here. And you can see it on all of them if you look, well, you'll, like when you buy them, you'll know where they're attached at. And I just snip mine with wire snippers. Like they're from when I had my Zutter Bind It All. I sold it and I have a cinch in the mail right now, but That was an extra set of wire cutters that I had. I had like 3 pair. But I just snip them with those, and it leaves the little thing where you can see where they were connected. And so that's kind of good, because the one thing I've noticed with these dies is like if, alright, sorry, it's going to be hard for me to explain. So this is exactly how this one fits in this one. And that's exactly how you need to lay it when you're putting them down. Like if you so much as just turn it this way, which, hey, it looks pretty much the same, it's not going to line up perfectly to look like that perfect inner lining. The curvatures are just a little bit different around these big bubbly parts. Like this one's a little bit thinner than like this. Like you can kind of even see it, that's a bigger hump than what this is. So basically what I do is I take my die cut and I put it inside. I just lay it back into the frame, and then I see, and then I do it with both of them, and then I go, okay, this was where they were attached, so this is how they have to lay together. I hope that makes sense. So yeah, it's just like I say, it won't look like a perfect mini replica if you turn them, because the lines are just a little bit different. But they will line up perfectly as long as you put them in the way they came. So, like I said, I just put the die cut back into these, and then I get it to where they were, oh look, right there. That's where they were connected. So this one needs to lay on top of this one just like this. And then I just do it that way. I don't know if that's true to all nesting dies, because like I say, the only ones I own are these ones that Diemond Dies came out with. So just, if you order these ones, make sure you follow that rule. Just look the way it came and put them in that way. So, okay, moving on. I hope that makes sense. I'm sorry if it's just hard to explain. Alright, so then I cut these two, and what I did here is, like I said, I colored it, but then it just looked so white. So I used, Salty Ocean Distress Ink, and I put it down on the paper, and I came in onto it. Like I put the sponge down in, and I came onto it, and you can see like on this little guy, I came onto him a little too much, and it kind of distorted the color right there. So I may not give this one out. I may just keep this one as like a little decoration in my room here, and make another one of these if I want to give it out, just because of that little distortion there. It bothers me. So, and then I did the same like all over this, because I just wanted to color it all in. I didn't so much right here because I didn't want to go over that heart with it and change the color of it, you know. So yeah, so I laid this one down. I made a duplicate of it. I made 2 of the big ones, and then what I did here was I just scored and folded it over, and it's actually glued to on the inside. But what I did is I made another cutout and laid it over it so you don't see where the seam is from where they were folded together. So if you want to see one of these made in a tutorial, just leave me a comment, and maybe this week I can get a tutorial done. I have to do one of my file card. Oops. What did I just hit? Sorry, I was trying to back up in my chair. The snowflake the snowflake folder card. Somebody asked me to do a tutorial on that, so I still need to do that. But so if you want to see a tutorial on this one, leave me a comment and I'll do one up, because I know it's me explaining it. I'm confusing myself, so I know I must be confusing you guys, but they're pretty easy. I saw videos on YouTube of doing little cards with nesting dies, so I just decided I wanted to try it. So that is my little design team project for Diemond Dies, and I hope you enjoy it, and thank you all for watching. Bye bye.